and I'm not part of this. Thank you for launching our station, Chilling.
Most welcome. It was my joy.
Yeah. So the SMARC Foundation, 30 things. Why 30?
When I was turning 30,
Yeah.
I reached out to the young people on my social media platforms.
Yes.
And I asked them, what do you want me to champion for you in this unique space and position that I'm in?
Yes.
So because I was turning 30, I thought, why not the 30 things? So
Yes.
the young people wrote to me so many different things, but we finally narrowed down to 30 things,
Yes.
which are spread in 3 thematic areas. So we talked about SMART Foundation, which
Yeah.
covers climate action and agriculture. And youth in action covers everything I do with young women and girls, because as I was going around
Yeah.
the country, I saw there was still quite a need there for young women and girls. This also is where I work with the deaf community,
Yeah.
of which a big part of them are in Mombasa County. And actually my introduction to the deaf community was from a deaf young woman called Babylin Mukila, who is a resident of Mombasa County.
Yes.
And then Youth in Action covers everything about youth empowerment, mentorship,
Yes.
looking for opportunities for young people, skills, digital and financial literacy. And that's something we're running through our newest baby. It's called the Young People's Network International. We are still working to kick it off the ground, because it's meant to be the mother of everything that we do.
Yes.
So that is why 30 things.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what should I'm gonna get to now what's happening in our country. We've had demonstrations. We've had I think since June, and the youths are complaining that they're not being heard. All right, and you are the president's daughter, and one of the calls that people are making is the president should step down. What do you think about that? The Gen Z is saying we are not being felt, we are not being heard, and as the president, we want you to step down. What do you think?
Firstly, I think leadership is not the easiest thing to do.
Yeah.
Leading 50 million people and listening to everybody's requests, demands, and also using your wisdom as a leader is not the easiest thing to do, and finding that balance is very important. And I will say what I said because I really thought about my post. I took time to watch the demonstrations, to listen to what was happening before I gave my stand on the things that are happening. And my stand was, first of all, I know this person, our president, as a human being, and firstly as my father, because before he became president or anything within the political circles, he is my father.
Yes.
And I have watched him grow in his political career.
Yes.
And he has been consistent. He has been strong. He has been steadfast. And from just sitting with him, sometimes behind the scenes, I can really see the desire and passion that he has for the people of Kenya to succeed, and doing whatever is within his power to ensure that. And then secondly, I looked at it from the point of me as a youth champion and listening to the young people and what they are going through. And I did believe that the young people found a space to share what they are going through. Despite it being marred by many other things that came into play, I think the president has listened. One of the things was about the finance bill, that the finance bill should be rejected. That happened. The young people said they want him to listen to them, and I thought initially when he said he's going to go on Twitter, I'm like, hey, bro, don't do that. You're throwing yourself under the bus. It is uncharted territory. You're going to be on the streets.
That's true.
But when it did happen, and I was with him in that day, I was with him in the room when he was on X, and I realized, wow, he had an opportunity to speak to over 600,000 people who he might never have met, because there's no stadium anywhere in the world that can fit this number of people who are listening in on X. And he really took it, it was not, these are the people who are going to ask the questions, these are the kind of questions that are going to be asked. I mean, there are people even there who are abusing him. But he took time to listen, and I think, though, as young people, we need to really respect our leaders as well, and share our issues in a good way and a respectful manner, because one day we are the same ones who will sit on that seat.
That's true.
And I believe the same things that you did to people when they were on that seat, when you're on that seat, people will do to you. So we have to be very careful how we share our issues. But there are young people who respectfully shared their issues, and he was able to answer each and every question, and even said, if you're saying so and so has done this, tomorrow can you send them to my office so that I have a discussion with them. So I believe that the president did listen. Now my question to the young people is, if he does step down, if he does resign, what happens next? I'm yet to see. I saw so many people posting, about this is our stand, this is it. But I'm yet to see somebody post and say, now once Dr. William Ruto resigns, this is what A is going to happen, B is going to happen, C is going to happen. We have to be very real with ourselves.
Yeah.
What exactly is the end game? What's the solution?
Yeah.
I believe our leader has listened. I believe his, cabinet was dissolved. In as much as on the express he said that would be something very difficult for him to do, he decided to do that difficult thing for the benefit of the Kenyan people. Cabinet was dissolved. We have a new cabinet in place. So he has listened. He's actioning things. I think now it's time to give him space to show us, okay, this is what I've got, guys. Give me space. He said he's willing to do an exam. By the time the next election is coming, let's allow him to prepare for that exam and do what he can do best. Yeah.
Okay, my dear. So you have also received a lot of, so when you put up a post and you said your purpose, it was to work with the youth. And a lot of people who came on social media and you were attacked and a lot of criticism. How do you deal with that? How did you feel about the fact that you put up a post and now everybody came harm and everybody is attacking you and telling you to keep quiet? Nyamaza, unasema nini? What do you know?
I mean, is there a post of mine that is not hammered? I think everything I say has the people who like it. And I've come to realize in leadership, the people who love you, there are people who will hate you. But at the end of the day, they respect you. When I gave my stand about what was happening in the country, I believe I gained a lot of respect because now people knew, okay, this is who she is. This is the kind of person that she is. And I'm not going to change that for anybody or for anything. So a lot of cyberbullying happens, which I don't think is a good thing because there are young people who are able to stomach it. So I'm able to take it in and not put it in my heart. And just say, I also, these people, they also don't know me. Maybe they've not had a chance to interact with me, and I'd love for the opportunity to meet them or engage with them in a way that they can change their perspective. But that is something I may not be able to do. I'm not able to meet every person who follows me on social media or sees my posts or criticizes me. The best thing I can do is follow my purpose and to do that which I intend to do, and hopefully my actions will speak for themselves, because words are one thing but actions are actually what speak louder. So criticism happens, cyberbullying happens, a lot is said, not just about I've seen so many comments about me, my family, and it's been happening over the years. Let's say, even before I got into the space that I'm in, even from the time my father was started out as a politician, so many things have been said, so many things have happened. But I think the clarity that I have in my heart that this is what I want to do, and I have a very clear conscience about it, is what keeps me going and what keeps me moving.
All right. Being International Youth Day today, what would you tell a youth who's listening? They don't have a job. Wametamak, hakuna kazi. They're trying, and we're in Mombasa County, and we know of how drugs, the drugs have affected our youth. What would you tell someone who's trying to figure it out and like, there's nothing this country is offering or is giving me?
I want to speak about the power of volunteering.
Please.
I think if you're in a position to, whoever is listening to us right now, and you're a young person, hujapata kazi, umejaribu biashara haija work, try and look for an opportunity to volunteer. Because even for us at Max Foundation, everybody who works with us started out as a volunteer. For 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. What happens when you're a volunteer is somebody sees what you can do, and they know where they can place you within their organization. There are even organizations who create spaces because they've seen, wow, she has an amazing voice. She can be a great voiceover artist for organization. But people have to see. You can send your CV to so many places, but these people have not met you. They don't know the potential that you have. But find somewhere and just say, I'm willing to volunteer, I'm willing to start. And I'm glad that SwahiliPot Hub is one of the avenues that young people can do that. So I encourage young people from the coast. They already have an amazing foundation to start with at SwahiliPot Hub and many other organizations. So just start by volunteering. Even if it's at your uncle's shop, at at your relative's business, somebody will see what you're doing and will be willing to give you a step to the next level. So for young people, I think the most important thing we should do is not to give up hope. Once we give up hope, everything else is gone. But please, if you're listening to us, don't give up hope. Try one more time for me. Just try one more time and start by volunteering.
Thank you so much, Shalane.
Thank you.
It's been so nice having you.
It was nice to be here.
And you said voiceover, she has a good voice. Apply. She has a good voice.
It is you I was actually talking about.
I was about to say, is that meant for me?
It is for you, and I hope you're going to mentor other young people
Definitely
in Mombasa, in the coastal region, so that when your time here has grown, you've grown to another level, you have somebody you've mentored to come in and just take over.
I will.
Thank
you so much. I have your favorite song, Limo Blaze.
Yes,
Limo Blaze.
He's an African artist.
Why this song?
It's the song you asked me about the song I've been having on my playlist. So listen to the words of that song so that you know why this song.
Yeah. All right, let's go.